Hey guys, today I'm replacing this clutch on this 2000 Ford F150 with four-wheel drive. It's a 5-speed. So I'm just going to walk you through this. If this video is helpful, can you just hit that thumbs up button? Really helps out a lot. So this is for entertainment purposes only. Due to this reason, I cut that cross member to make this work. But I'm doing this without disconnecting the transfer case. So I'm just going to go through this real quick. I unbolted the rear drive shaft there, just the 4 bolts there. I took out the front drive shaft, the 4 bolts there, and the 4 bolts right there. Then I unbolted the engine, or the transmission from the engine. There's a bunch of bolts around the engine there and transmission. Unbolted all those. I unhooked the 4-wheel drive selector here, and then pulled it up through there. The shift lever, I took out the 3 screws holding it down, and then it just pulls right out. Those are a T30. I'm not sure if this was really necessary, but I cut this and then rolled this back to give me a little bit more room to slide back. The reason why I say I don't know if this was necessary is because I ended up cutting the torsion bar cross member anyway. But I did that. I don't know if that was really necessary. And so then alright, the next thing that I did was jacked up to the front of the truck and set it on blocks so that the wheels are off the ground, and then relieved the tension on the torsion bar keys. I actually just used a big C-clamp and set it in here on the little divot, tightened it up, took the little stops all the way out, and then if you were able to pull the torsion bar out of the key or out of the control arm, then you wouldn't need to cut this cross member. I could not get these things out. As you can see, this truck's got a little rust. Welcome to Michigan. So you're gonna have to take out the 3 bolts that hold this cross member in. You need to do it here and on the other side. So a total of 6 bolts. Another thing I should have mentioned a little bit before was I took out the cross member that runs from here across and hooks here. So you took the 2 screws out here, and then there's 3 bolts that hold that cross member in on each side. Take those out, and take that whole cross member out. There is a little bracket here that holds the fuel lines on. My clutch has been replaced before, so the person did me the favor of not hooking that back up. So I'm not sure exactly where that hooks on, but you'll have to unhook that to make sure you're not pulling your fuel lines out. I also unhooked the starter. You can see it hanging there. I just took the two bolts out there. One of them might have been a nut, and then I just let it hang there. It's fine. I did not unhook any lines or electrical connectors or anything, but I haven't set this on the ground or anything. I've got it setting on this jack and that jack over there quite precariously. Take care of yourself, be safe, do as I say, not as I do. But from here, you're just going to be taking the clutch off, putting the new one in. So the way you get the clutch off is by taking out these 13 millimeter bolts. There's 6 of them. So what I'm doing, you put your ratchet on there, pull it down, because it's going to turn, right? And then take a hammer and just bang, hit that as hard as you can and use the force to break it loose. And then you can turn the next one and or turn the flywheel down and do the next one and get all 6 of them. Be careful, because make sure that clutch doesn't fall on you when you get that last one out.